Charleston Southern coming off a loss this past week against Clemson, a game they led early in the contest against the nationally ranked FBS foe. This week they shift to FCS ranked teams. William and Mary fourth in both FCS polls at 4 Eastern ESPN Plus. So, Coach, just first some thoughts on Clemson and that atmosphere in that game, and then we'll go to some questions.
Well, I mean, certainly, anytime you get to go to Death Valley, it's a great environment, and obviously a tremendous football team that they have there. Just top to bottom with their size and their speed. Obviously, we were, felt really solid about the first probably 25 minutes of the game, and the way that we came out and played and kind of hung in there with those guys. Got the lead there for a little bit, and tried to execute a few things that we were trying to get done with the onside kick and different things. So it was you play two halves. So obviously in the second half we didn't weren't able to match their kind of energy, and they ended up pulling away from us. But proud of our players and proud of the way we competed in the game.
Yeah, I think that's what I was going to ask you about. You want to win, and it's all half. But what does it mean to go in there and you at least played them strong and you fought in that first half? It wasn't 67-0. It wasn't sort of a blowout. That's got to be something the team can take with them for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's to me it's there's a positive and a negative, right? You can develop some confidence, but you don't want to have any kind of false sense of overconfidence. We play a really good team this week. That is obviously national ranked, and so we can't, and we've put it behind us pretty quickly and have moved on. But we took a lot of positives out of the game, but certainly we got a lot of getting better to do.
Well, let's then go a little bit more about William and Mary. What have you seen from them? You said they're good. They're fourth. What do they do well?
Oh, they got two elite pass rushers on the edge. They had I think 22 sacks combined, but just between those two guys last year, both were all conference in the Colonial and on the Buck Buchanan list. So certainly got to do some things there to try to slow those guys down. Got a great tailback in the Yoder kid, and so they are good up front, on both sides of the line of scrimmage. It shows up that they're a physical football team. It shows up even on special teams. Those guys play hard. Even the guys that maybe don't play every play, they all are out there. They're all playing hard. They're all playing to the echo of the whistle. So it's gonna be a physical game, and exciting for us to host such a team that is that highly ranked. I think we've probably only done that one or two other times. Maybe when Coastal back in the day was top 3 in the country. But so I think it's exciting for us and exciting for our program.
Well, UT Martin's coach got asked this last week. They started with Georgia, and then they played a really good Missouri State team. So just you played as good a team as you're going to play in Clemson, obviously, and then
Sure.
play a really tough team. Does that help in any way? Like you saw with the level, you didn't go right from the first game with North Greenville to this game. You kind of had that in the middle to see. How does that work?
I mean, we have such a inexperienced football team. It's not just our freshmen, even our sophomores and redshirt freshmen that are playing, they all have played very little in the past. So we're putting in some armor, and some battle scars and things like that. I feel like every day we go to practice, we get exponentially better. And obviously game day is the same way. So just seeing those live bullets against such elite competition certainly gets you ready for hopefully what is a tough, Big South OVC slate.
Well, you mentioned freshman. You said the word freshman. So Leon Thomas had the big interception against you, and he was the Big South OVC freshman of the week. Just maybe talk a little about him and that play and what he's given you in 2 games.
He was kind of epitomizes our team. We're in, cover 2. It's a 3rd and long, and we do a good job in coverage. It's kind of a coverage pressure. We got there with 4 guys, and Josh Hill puts a big hit on a quarterback, and he, quarterback just kind of tosses one up, and Leon's a pretty good punt returner too. So when he catches a pick, he kind of knows what to do with it. So we got his he got out on him, and about a 65, 70-yard, return and right down their sideline. And, it was a big momentum shift in the game, gave us the lead. And obviously, great play by our entire defense, really.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time this morning. Best of luck this weekend against the really good team, and we'll talk to you again next Tuesday.
All right. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it.